Co-founder of a company manufacturing drone signal jammers, Yuriy Shelmuk, claimed last year that there was a minimal interest in such devices. However, the firm currently has a 6-week waiting list and produces 2,500 per month. Following the defeat of a significant Ukrainian counteroffensive in the summer of 2023, intended to put invading Russian forces on the defensive, demand changed. Kyiv pointed to Russia's massive use of troops and landmines, as well as its significant use of unmanned aerial vehicles to locate and attack positions. Shelmuk stated that all of Ukrainian attacks were halted by concentrated, low-cost aerial drones.
Stephanie Bennett takes a look at the new tech coming to Ukraine.
This represents a huge advancement for Ukraine, and it's relatively inexpensive as well. The Wall Street Journal reports that these robot attack drones are essentially a mini computer equipped with autopilot software. Kyiv is set to receive tens of thousands of them by next year. With a smaller population, Ukraine is reliant on maintaining a technological edge. It's also cheaper than missiles and artillery shells, saving money and manpower. But Russia's drone tactics continue to evolve as well. Drone attacks are a daily occurrence between the two countries. The Associated Press has revealed that a factory in Russia has been manufacturing thermobaric drones alongside decoys. They can create high pressure and high heat explosions that suck out all the oxygen in its path. A source tells the AP that Moscow first came up with Operation False Target in late 2022, which proposed firing a barrage of armed drones alongside decoys that cannot be identified from those carrying real bombs. Well, shortly after his victory, President-elect Donald Trump held a phone call with the Ukrainian president. Vladimir Zelensky says it was a constructive exchange. During a recent interview with a Ukrainian media outlet, Zelensky says he is certain the war with Russia will end sooner with Trump as president. President-elect Trump has consistently said his priority is to end the war, but also stop what he says is a drain on U.S. resources in the form of military aid to Ukraine. For now, President Zelensky has repeatedly said that they must do everything in their power to try and end this war no later than next year.
Ukrainian legislator Helena Yanchenko, who has supported domestic arms producers in parliament, stated that the country's military-industrial sector is currently the one that is the fastest innovating worldwide. The majority of the wrecked military pickup trucks had electronic warfare domes installed, which were previously reserved for high-end equipment, as Russia started annexing Ukrainian land in the summer at the quickest rate since the beginning of the conflict. Russian drone pilots can avoid jamming by switching to a different frequency because the majority of anti-drone EW systems only jam one or, at most, a few radio frequencies. According to Ostap Flyunt, an officer of the 67th Mechanized Brigade, the number of infantrymen deployed in trenches has decreased significantly, and combat command can be done online from a remote point, which reduces the risk of personnel being killed. Herman Smetanin, Minister of Arms, also stated that the use of artificial intelligence and other forms of remote warfare was becoming more common. He told media that the war of robots will be the main direction of development in the near future. He continued that people's lives are at stake. We must safeguard them.